Did you guys see that cicadas are coming back? I forgot about them.
They suck.
I'm just ignoring them.
But
you can't ignore them.
No, the thing is, like, you can't mess with my vibe, and I'm just not gonna allow for it.
Okay, I don't know if you remember cicadas, but like
people don't even know what cicadas are. A lot of people.
Yeah,
Because they come
all
back
the
after 17 years.
after 17
Any
years.
kid that's under the age of 20, like, really doesn't know.
Yeah. Like, okay, should we talk about cicadas and then talk about our experiences?
Sure.
All right, what are cicadas?
What are cicadas? You coming at me?
Return his on as a cicada expert.
Cicada. Wait, I'm
Freaking-
the oldest. I know the best.
You're the
I thought
oldest?
He has a computer.
Amber, real quick on that note, I'm the oldest, I know the best. Let's just avoid that altogether.
Because we got a lot of old folks that don't.
I experienced it
No,
at the
but I'm
oldest
saying
age.
we'll avoid a lot of problems if we don't go the route of I'm older, I know better.
Boy, if you don't, I was the oldest to remember the experience.
5th grade versus 4th grade.
Yeah. 5th grade is monumental.
And also some people have better memory. Some people remember when they
I
came
have
out of the
great
womb.
memories. Nobody remembers when they got out the womb.
Yes,
They're lying.
Yes, we literally had this discussion on a podcast.
Okay, we're not going
where
to
someone
this.
remembers.
So cicadas, right?
Talk about cicadas being in the
17 years.
What? That's what happens. They just come back to reproduce and then they go away.
Yeah,
They just-
so they come out and they're cool. Like they'll like flap on you. You can pick them up and put them on different parts of your hand.
That's why we don't have
They're,
this
they're like a
explained.
This is dope.
blue bug. That's
They're
like,
blue?
They're- no, they're not blue.
not
they're
blue.
like cockroach color.
There's like some blue
They're
ones.
like brownish. Their eyes
Their eyes are
area
blue, yeah.
is blue.
Blue.
Oh no, the wings have that like
They're yellowish.
what is it? Monochromatic
Oh, yeah.
type look.
No, not monochromatic. You're
Isn't
talking
it?
about like the reflection kind. Monochromatic is one color,
That's what I was saying. That doesn't sound right.
black and white.
What is it when it's whatever? You know what I'm trying to say? It
Yeah.
has like that like
the
Rainbow-esque.
yeah, it's like
like
the
a
reflective like
Reflective rainbow-esque.
So anyways, and so
Hieroglyphic.
apparent hieroglyphic bugs. That's what they are, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So
hieroglyphics
there've
is what
been
the Egyptians wrote on the walls.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
I thought you were joking, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. Holographic?
Holographic.
No, like,
no,
you
that's still
scared
not
me.
it.
No, it's something chromatic. I just can't remember. What's the word for it? It's not dual chromatic.
Wait, you had this article that said why you shouldn't kill cicadas because a lot of
Oh,
people
I did have that pulled
are
up. I was gonna
scared.
go over the general ones because you were asking me. Like y'all kept looking at me.
I just need to like dodge them.
You just need to dodge them. Well, you have until June to dodge them. Okay.
When are they coming, next
This
week?
is supposed to be my
Well,
house girl
supposedly
summer, and I'm
there's a
just not
bunch
okay.
already out right now.
Oh, we're at.
I haven't seen
I don't know. It said first signs of cicadas emerging appeared in late April in areas including College Park, Maryland, and Upper Northwest DC. More will
No
come out in
way.
the coming weeks.
So they're about to really like reproduce.
The season will likely be in full force in the capital region by the last 2 weeks of May.
Oh my gosh.
What a
So-
concept though. Like they just emerge out of the ground like the Thriller zombies.
Yeah.
And then they're like, we're here. And then a bunch of like birds and other bugs are like chopping their heads off and they're like, yeah, we get to feast on cicadas. And all they're trying to do is smash. And then put their babies into the ground and do it again.
Yeah.
Like that's your life.
Yeah.
You get to exist for not even a season.
Yeah.
And then you just go back in the ground, go to sleep for 17 years, and then your babies are
The
And
annoying,
no, you don't get to go to sleep. Don't
Sorry,
you?
yeah,
You
you
die off.
yeah.
It's just
Oh, yeah,
your
you die
offspring
off.
they're just gonna wake up instinctually knowing what to do.
So when I was 9, these were the most annoying things in like the world, right? The second you go outside, you want to play, you want to go down the slide, you want to do some hopscotch, who knows? But these cicadas, there's probably like 10 around you, just flying around, trying to find each other to smash.
Imagine them
And-
flying into your long hair. Do you know how hard that was? That's too much. They used to fly on all the girls' hairs, and we would just be like slapping our hair, trying to get them out. They would be on all the trees. I remember we would be like leaving the classroom out of our school and going to our cars, and we would just be on high alert, like at all times. And you can tell me that they're not dangerous. You can tell me whatever,
Yeah.
but
they
like
don't bite,
they don't
they don't
sting.
sting, they don't.
They just fly
They're
around,
harmless.
they touch you, that's it.
Yeah,
But
they
like,
don't
how many
support
things
any-
are that big that don't do that prior to cicadas coming out? So like we just see these big old creatures coming
Yeah.
straight for us, and we're supposed to believe you when you say it's not going to harm us, when the only thing that's near that size is a bee, and they do harm you.
I liked them. I always liked them. They
Oh, yeah, they
You
were
were
dope.
the type to collect them?
yeah,
And then-
because you can grab them really easily by the wings.
Yeah.
And then you would just like, well, we were like, my friends and I, we were the ones that would like grab them, collect a bunch of them, and then throw them in the girls' hairs.
Okay, I didn't do that.
This is
so many.
I
so
can
many
see
kids
Frost's
do that.
like character development over the years.
Thank you.
No, but that's like a typical, like, I just don't like bugs like that. So I was like, all right, screw these.
I don't like bugs.
But you wanted to know why we don't kill them, right? Or
Well, the article says why you shouldn't kill them.
why you shouldn't? Yeah.
Why?
It says they prune weak branches from mature trees, aerate the soil, and once they die, their decomposing bodies serve as an important source of nutrients for growing trees, according to the National Wildlife Federation.
If they're
They
so
also provide
important-
vast quantities of food to the numerous animals that eat insects, while also relieving predatory pressures on other insects.
Okay, so like tell me why if they're so important, why aren't they out every year?
They do so much in so little
Yeah.
that it affects the next 17 years.
I don't believe that. That sounds like some bull.
And also, why are you asking that? I'm glad they only come out every 17
No,
years.
that's what I'm saying is if they're so important to the environment, the ecosystem, like the ecosystem survives just fine without them. Like
Amber,
No, they-
why are you trying to beef with nature?
I'm just beefing with cicadas. Because
Listen,
think about
listen,
it.
it's like this.
What is the difference in nature between the first year after cicadas leave
No,
versus
that's
this
what I'm
past
saying. They
year?
probably do so much and
They
so
do
little
so
that it
much.
affects the next 17 years.
It's like this. During Ramadan, right? Waffle House, IHOP, Denny's, they're getting so much income from the short span
cicadas.
of the 30 months
Oh.
within that like
30
4
days.
o'clock, 4 to 5 o'clock window.
30 days.
30 days of that 4 to 5 o'clock window where a huge swarm of Muslims come in and eat their food.
Mm-hmm.
And they're causing so much impact and so much growth to their companies. If the Muslims weren't there, who knows where they would be?
Yeah.
There would be no IHOP.
yeah,
there
who,
would be
who
no
knows of
Waffle House.
all the other
See, that,
people?
this is actually proving my point that they really don't need that.
Okay, so they're not, because you guys were talking about how they burrow underground to sleep, right? They actually aren't hibernating when they're underground.
Yeah, he said.
So
he said
basically, it
they
They're
says,
died.
dead.
contrary to popular misconception, periodical cicadas don't spend their years underground in hibernation. Rather, they are conscious and active in their wingless nymph forms, excavating tunnels and feeding on sap from tree roots.
Oh, so they're
Wow.
still
Wait,
down there?
what?
They're chilling.
They're alive.
So
They're
basically-
like not
so-
sleeping.
So basically, like when they're born, they hatch, right? While, after the mating season, and they burrow underground. Then 17 years later, they come out.
Because they
Wow.
gain wings.
A
They
part
don't
of that
get wings
process,
at
sure.
the same time.
Like I'm still reading through
Well,
this,
shout
but
out to them because
yeah.
they don't come out every year. They're
And-
like,
and
yo,
they
and then
survive
the
for 17
cicada
years.
nymphs
low-key.
emerges from their underground homes is tied primarily to temperature. After their 17 years are up, the cicadas wait for the perfect temperature before making the journey to the surface, which is around this time.
Can you also cite the articles? So
This is from Botanica.
Britannica.
some people actually eat cicadas. You know anybody like that?
Yeah.
Like cook them or eat them raw?
I've heard of people grilling them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, really.
Do they have like a nice source of nutrients?
yeah, I'm
they're,
sure. I mean,
they're really high in protein.
Amber, Jim,
No.
yo, let's go.
I'm
Cicada
sure they're
shakes.
good. I'm sure they're good. Like
Cicada shake.
Are you gonna try it this
you
year?
Watch your brother like cook cicadas.
he's just dry scooping cicadas instead of protein.
oh my god.
And he's feeding the cicadas protein and then eating the cicadas.
Have you guys ever ate an insect?
I've
I had a cow tongue on this podcast.
that is a cow. Amber, unfortunately, to inform you, is not an insect. That was
We're
nasty,
talking
but
about out of pocket things.
not
to be
like
eaten.
not like crickets or anything. I used to pick ants off the ground and eat them,
Really?
which is very rare for me. But this is when I was a youngin.
You're
Well, I don't know why I did that.
Explains a lot.
You weren't creeped out at all, like by
By
the
the ants?
crawling in
crawling
the.
it in your body or anything?
No, I just like they're like little ants. I would just pick them up and
Would you
Was
bite
it like your
them
M&Ms?
so they could
You ran out
die?
of Halloween candy or
it
something?
didn't
Yeah.
taste like anything. They're too small.
So
Were
why did
bored?
you-
Like, why would you eat it?
Yeah. What
would
was the reason?
What was going on in your
I
mind when
used
you
the
did that?
magnifying glass to try to burn it. You know how like the magnifying glass with the sun.
yeah,
and you
that's
try
But
to
why
burn it?
was your
Yeah.
next
It
step
didn't
to
work.
put it in your mouth?
And then I was like, screw it.
Not
I'll
enough
just eat
roti
it.
salan being made at
So
home.
I attempted to cook it first, all right? And then I was like, all right, we don't have time for this. I'm out in the wild. I have to survive.
trying to be Bear Grylls out here with ants
Ant grills.
and grills.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
gonna be,
I have ate insects before. I eat
What?
shrimp all the time. That's the
There-
insects
It's
of the
a
ocean.
sea critter.
It's not.
Was it-
It's not.
They
It's not.
say-
She's the oldest.
She's the oldest. She knows the most.
So please.
No, they
Be
say that those
respectful.
are the insects of the ocean.
Nice.
I think they mean the bottom feeders of the ocean.
No, they say that they're like the insects of the ocean. It's like the equivalent.
SHAH-AMEER is just like, I don't want to
Entertain this.
entertain this.
Goodbye,
Just nice.
sir.
Good job.
Good job,
Um,
Shamir.
Yeah. Shout out to cicadas. Invest in cicadas, honestly.
You shout out to cicadas.
Cicada
Always come
coins.
back.
Cicada coins.
Cicada coin.
Cicada coins.
Cicada is such a
Whoa.
cool word.
It
It
is.
is.
Name
Where
your
did it
child
originate
that.
from?
Cicada,
I don't know.
cicada.
I don't want to ask. And not
That sounds like it could be a rapper soon.
Cicada.
Little Cicada. Little Cicada.
Oh.
Little Cicada.
Locata.
Is that your
He
rapper
releases a
name?
single every 17 years. That's like us.
Oh, rip.